Hey there, how you doing? I'm Corin, and this is Gardening with Corin, and I came out here. It's kind of like a little bit nippy. So, I wanted to replant this cactus because it's being invaded by this mother plant this is, but it's growing out of control and I love it. I'm here for it because I want it to grow, like, obviously, and fill the vine here. Oh, the camera reconnected. I hope you're still there. I hope you heard what I was saying. Basically, I'm going to replant this cactus because sure. Okay, so the camera isn't really like, hopefully it's gonna be fine. Basically, hey guys, replanting that cactus. I see that the thing keeps coming in and out, so let's do it, shall we? All right. How are you today? I want to wet it a little bit. So the camera's really low, so I gotta squat down. I'm gonna wet it a little bit, and I'm gonna like scoop it the perimeter of the cactus without like getting any needles in my hands. So I also don't want to break the roots. So I'm gonna wet it a little bit. And now I'm going to move that soaker hose so I don't end up stabbing the soaker hose. Okay. Now I'm going to check the perimeter. And it looks like I want to go wide on it because I don't want to break any roots. The circumference of the plant, I'm going to go out a few inches, definitely. I do not want to kill the cactus. I want to actually replant it. And I'm going to go deep. See? There we go. It's perfect. I wet it the perfect amount. I'm going to go all the way to the fence in case the roots went up against the fence. Okay, and one more time. Actually, two more times. And then one more over here. That needs a little more water. So I could work easier, not harder. Okay, great. Now that I determined the circumference, I want to scoop in there and like just lift it out from the bottom. And then I'm going to point the camera over there and we're going to put it right there. Let's move this owl. Here, put him over here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go real deep. Okay, I see him lifting a little from the pressure. And there he is. He's there, all of his roots and everything. Okay, so that's what I brought this for, because I don't want to lose any dirt, because I don't have extra soil on hand. Therefore, I don't want to lose any along the way because I need all that I could to replant him. So I just put this, it leaks a little. I could have used a bucket, but it'll be just fine. And here he is. He's here. I can still feel the prickles through the glove. Here he is. Okay, he's right here. He's a beauty. He's very healthy. Even though he was hiding behind there, I made sure he got watered every day. Yeah, it does prick you right through the glove. All right, guys, so let's just move him over. How about right? He's gonna go right there. All right. Let's wet that spot a little bit. Right where he's gonna go. Actually, a little more than the last one. Because we don't want to have to work hard, we'll work smart. Put a little water in the fountain for the birds. Actually, get rid of that water. And give it some fresh water. They don't drink out of here that much because I have a softener which puts the finest salt, the most beautiful salt. So I don't know if they like the salt that much, but I have had a couple hummingbirds. They come and go so fast, but one visited for a few days. All right, let's go. Something just poked me in the toe. Okay. So I want to pull them out of there because I need the shovel, and we'll just set them down right here easy. Okay. Okay, I want them right here. And I want them to have room to grow. So you never want to put the roots too close to the wall. Wow, that came out perfect. It was so smooth, you have no idea. Wow. I can use my gloves to dig the rest since the shovel is occupied. That's actually perfect right there. Can you see it? Here. It's perfect. All right, it's nice and fluffy too. I didn't soak it too much. Okay. I would rather lift it with the shovel. I'm not trying to get no things in my fingers here. No pricks. Okay. Just gently put him in there. He needs more dirt because he'll be buried. So let's get him out of there for a second. And let's fill the hole. Get all the rocks out, obviously, or any bark. Okay, fill it up a little more. Now put them in. Make a little bit of a hole right in the center there for him to fall into. That's good, but he needs a little more height, so he's not buried. Okay. And now face him the way you want to. He looks like he's growing that way, so I want him to grow towards our lawn, not the neighbors. So the way he's growing, and the little thing came off, but we'll just put him there for now. We'll put it there for now. Okay. Then just cover it in. Pull any excess rocks or wood chips. Pack them in. Cactuses want to be in, so they can stay for a while. Make it look nice, little aesthetic looking, you know, in uniform. The rocks, the wood chips. Then you could even take the chips and kind of fill it around, give it more of a dimension. I've done this all my life. It's just I never spoke into a camera while I did it. Put the chips in the back. Okay. We had a big ass yard growing up, and we had fruit trees, and we had plums, lemons, apricots. I used to climb them. I'd come in like hours later I would pretty much just sit up in the tree. I would just go sit in the tree. That was the plum tree. The lemon tree had thorns, so there was no climbing the lemon tree. And the apricot tree was in the middle. They were all in the back. The lemon tree was on the right, and then there was the apricot tree. It was not climbable. It was just a medium size. Wouldn't want to climb it, but the plum tree was mature. They were all mature. We might have planted the apricot. I hope I didn't say pomegranate. No, apricot. I don't even know. Pomegranates don't grow on trees. Okay, so we made like a little bed, which is cute, and we put the little chips around it. Just take them from areas where it hasn't too many. He's really happy, I know that. I have a little extra soil. Later after I turn the camera off, I'll come out here and I'll pour it around there because I don't actually have it on hand. Okay, you take the water. I've been wanting to do this for so long. I also have some shoppable videos here. I have to make some shoppable videos right after this. Some free samples I got. I love free samples, and I love making the shoppable videos. You can put little pink rocks around it, because there's some extra over here. Just a few. Okay. Okay. I wanted to move that owl anyway. He was too far out. He needs to be a part of the scene. I don't want anything wet under him. It'll get moldy while it's drying. Just put some wood chips, some dry chips. Yeah, that tree was given to me by Earth Mother. Let's fix the water hose now. This is in case I ever want to leave the soaker hose on the smallest. It has little buds. I could leave the soaker hose on the smallest amount of pressure, even if it's just for a few days. Weather, you don't need it, especially if you'll be back within a week, because it's nice and wet this weather. People think it's dry. It's not. It's very wet. You make it look uniform. It looks so much better. Yeah. He has his own personality. I'm telling you, he is super. We could give him a name if we want. Do you want to name him, guys? So this over here, I could like fill that right now. I mean, if you guys are hanging out, then you're hanging out. But there's nothing special about filling that hole except that it needs to be done. I don't have much extra dirt around here, so I'll use what I have, which is right here. And I'll just make it like, I'll take some from the edges and I'll make it more even, the whole area. This is where those plants didn't make it. I could put a cactus here. It even has a circle of rocks, little pink rocks going around it. I could put a cactus here. Several plants did not make it in this area. And it's because of the hours of extreme direct sunlight that it gets. I definitely will put a cactus here, so I'm not going to worry about filling it. I'll just make it ready. I'm going to make the bed ready. The cactus bed. We'll make it ready. That way when I bring home a cactus, he could fit nicely right here. The rocks and the wood, get them out of there. Make a hole. Okay. You gotta back out when there's a lot of dust. You don't want to breathe it. Perfect. Because I have a feeling that he's going to be a big cactus. And I'll be able to buy another bag of dirt by then. Soil, whatever you want to call it. It's Mother Earth. It was here when we got here. The soil, look at all these rocks. The soil was here when we got here. Put some of them over here. It was left for us to create. It's a canvas. Okay? A big rock. I take the big rocks and I put them over here. I take any big rock and I drop it over here. That doesn't even look like, that's weird looking actually. I don't like that. It's not, I don't know what it is, but it's not a rock. It's not heavy enough, so I'm going to put it by the trash area. Actually over here. Here's an update of how these are doing. Believe it or not, this pink guara, it's alive. See how pink and green it is? It just doesn't want to grow like its brother. This one. And then the serrano, it has not. It blooms, but it has not produced a serrano pepper, which is okay. I still love them. I love them all. Oh, these are really pretty. I'll show you those in a minute. This is a tomato plant. It's extremely dry, especially where the sun hits it, but it grows new blooms. And yes, I do water him enough. That's where the summer annuals were. He doesn't grow. I love him so much. He's like a dwarf plant. I mean, it's a pink guara though. He didn't grow like this one. I got them together. Look at this one. This one's growing huge. The tomato likes it. See how, like, it's okay because the dry burns off, and then there's a whole nother plant under there that she's growing. All right, this moss has to go. Oop, I just got squirted in the face. Look at that, it's a little tree. We don't want to kill it. It's a plant. Get rid of this moss. I like the moss when it's alive, but when it's dead, you gotta kill. See the little moss? You leave it. It's a plant. Hey, baby. How do you like your new home? You guys are thinking, they needed water over there. Make sure he's packed in. We're going to go back and water those in a second. I'm going to show you the aloe vera. You remember us on it? Okay. See that? There's a border that has, like, you want to pack it all even. He wants to, like, blend in with the rest of the dirt. Boom. And yeah, see how he fit in more? If you leave him kind of suspended, he may not make it. You don't want to take any chances. I'm blending him. Because he had his own dirt. And then he goes into this soil, right? So he needs to mesh right in. You need to pack him in. And like I said, I have fresh soil back there. I'm going to pour that on here on this live video because I'm just chilling over here. And anyone who wants to hang out, okay. He's awesome, huh? I swear he has a great personality. Yep, there's dirt everywhere, including my phone. Just a little. It's all good. There's the beautiful aloe. She's so lovely. She heals us. Any kind of marks we get, we put it on there. There's another little plant like that growing. Oh, and I'll show you. There's 2 more plants that Mother Nature gifted us. This is absolutely it's a perennial, and it's absolutely lovely. It started with 2 or 3 little flowers, blooms. But now it just keeps getting bigger too. That's just in case I take a vacation. This was a part of that huge succulent plant. It had multi-succulents in the pot that I bought. This is the only plant that made it. I mean, they all lived long, but this was a part of the extreme direct sun path. But this is the last survivor. It's a succulent, of course. It likes its little bed of rocks. Isn't that cute? Because it stops it from molding. You put a few rocks under there. Okay, Then anytime I see like it needs to be covered with some chips, I'll take the broom sometimes and cover the little spots that need chips. The little plants that Mother Nature keeps giving me. Here's one. There's a palm over here too. These were growing over there in the front yard. In the front yard they were growing, and they were really getting tall a little bit, like a few inches, and I got sad because the wind knocked them out. But this one didn't get knocked out because of the fence. The soaker hose needs to come away from there. It's like, because I don't want it to get too much water if I do put the soaker hose on. And there's one more over here. I could kind of pull this over a little so they have room to get sun. Let's see. Another one of the Mother Nature gifts. They like to plant themselves. They pollinate. Because the neighbor has some palms over there, some little palms. Hey. I don't want to give it any more water, actually. I feel like it had enough. Because it's cold, it's getting cold out here now. The sun's going down. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of bending, you know. It gets a little of a salt deposit around there. I have to come out here with a steel wool. I finally found out I was using a screwdriver. Look at that. He needs water. Here I am. You come out here thinking that there's going to be one little cactus to replant, but you end up squirting yourself in the face with a hose. All right. And now these little gifted plants from Mother Nature, they have water. And they have space to grow and light to get in. Before the plant was invading, it was invading the cactus. It was invading the little regrowths. 1, 2, and 3. This is sort of holding, okay, this trellis is geniusly being held together by these S-rings. As you see. And they're also buried slightly, but not enough to blow away in the wind. And since they're connected, it would be even more dangerous. So, what you do is, you got a wall behind there. You want to leave that. That's there. That's not even mine. That's the neighbor's wall. So hold on. Let's get any garbage out of there. And if the wind were to blow, it's very dangerous. So you got the wall. You got the S-hooks holding the 2 trellis, actually 3 trellises together. There's 3. There's 1, 2, 3. All right. Now, I bought them all separate. So I made that design actually. I had those two side trellises, but the one in the middle I got way after. And I'm like, damn, that'll look good in the middle, huh, Mom? Because she actually walked in there with me to that nursery. Now, my point here about this trellis is, if you put this big ass pot there, no, this thing isn't going to hold it. But this fell once in the wind, and it actually didn't break. Luckily, it fell on this nice soft soil with wood chips here. Okay. Okay. Fill the little holes. It just, you can see it just keeps looking better and better when you take a few extra minutes. It's so relaxing. So this is very heavy. Like, I'll lift it with one hand. See, I can't even do it really with my, I could with one hand, but why'd try? So I thought this is going to be good. This worked out perfect. I've got this on top of wood chips, but I want to check under there and make sure it's not wet. Like this, I put them on dry chips. I can move him just to right here where it's dry for a second. Actually, I don't want, never put things behind you, actually. Because you're not going to remember they're there, no matter how good your memory is. Basically, don't take anything for granted. So, this is the center of the trellis. That's why I'm pushing it. I just thought about the angel I want to show you. Let's see. I'll push it low. There. Now the trellis is actually secured on all sides. Because technically, I guess it could blow like this way. And in that case, that bush would catch it. Oh, and that bush has a dry spot, and I don't know why. It's too bad. So we go over here, and I'm going to show you this beautiful little angel. There's two angels. The other one is still in the garage storage, but she came out recently. I'll let you hang out with her. We'll do a little meditation while I rinse that pot over there. So we set our intention to be joyful and grateful. So you set the intention, and then you think about what it is that you want. You think about what it is that you want. It could be anything. It could be personal, business, spiritual. So you set your intention, you think about whatever you want, and make sure there's nobody around you when you're doing this. Be by yourself. You could do it all day long, just sitting there. To really, truly accomplish it, is to get by yourself. Okay, let's look now. Nice. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. You'll find yourself thinking about it in a calm manner, whatever it is. I'm not even going to rinse the whole thing down today. I just want to do just the front. Just real quick. Give it a nice freshening. It kills the dust. It kills the dirt when people walk up with their shoes and deliver stuff. And then you don't want to drag more dirt in. It looks good. Oops, the hose has gone wild here. All right. Well, look at that cactus. Let's get the table in now. Forever whoever is watching this, I love you. Okay. Get the feetsies. I need a pedicure, I need a manicure, wash the hose. Check out the cactus one last time. All right, he looks happy. The new flower bed is ready. It's gonna be a cactus. Let's give the surrounding ones a little bit of spread. They're jealous. Oop, the little flower fell off. Wash him. And I want to move him to a dry area because I don't want mold to get under there. Okay. Sorry the camera's all over. Oop, sorry. I'm trying. It's like, okay. Let's move him. Just to a dry area. It's not windy, so we're good. That's dry right there. You can create sounds, like healing garden sounds. You feel the vibrations? It's healing. Put this somewhere dry and put the owl somewhere dry. Over here. He's dry for now. He can sit right there. It's not windy, so the trellis is fine. Actually, I want to wash under him and I want to move him to a super, super dry area, so. Okay. It's really heavy. And there's soil in there already. It's ready for whatever. Okay. All right. Whew. Okay. This is like the final cleanup. Soak the hose anywhere else. The final touch. It's the final countdown. Okay, here we go. We're done with that. This is gonna dry. And then later I'll put some wood chips on it. Like, I don't want it to there won't be a seal for the thing to get mold. It'll be like suspended on the wood where there can be air. Great. Let's wash the gloves the best we can. Okay. I am a bit of a comedian sometimes. All right. Okay. Again, you don't want anything to be touching directly. It forms mold. Move this potpourri. Just put it right there for now. This is great, man. The camera cut out. I said, this is great, man. I love this. I'm gonna like wash this down now because it's dusty. Here. Put the lovely angel somewhere dry, which is perfect. It could fall. Right there would be fine right now. Don't take anything for granted. Don't you love that? That applies to anything in life. The hose isn't on strong enough. I'm not trying to be standing here all day now. I'm ready. I'm pointing a thing at myself like an idiot. That's okay. Trying to show you the plant. No. Here, hold on. Okay. You guys are so patient. My camera moves around like crazy and you're still here. I love you. I need my toes done. So that's going to be a girls' outing. Girls meaning just me because my mom can't go yet. Mom is healing. Okay, we got that. We got this. I can put that by the garage. That way I don't have to bring it in the house. I could just get it later. We got this. And actually this part dries really well right here, the way the cement is. So I could set them down. Just under there, actually. That's kind of cute. Put that there. Because it's not dry yet. I feel dust right there, so let's tag it. Woo! I'm getting all wet. All right. This thing turned. Here, let's wash it. It feels dusty. We could just set it like this. I need more pressure. I like the full out pressure. There. That way you get the job done. It looks gorgeous. There's not even that much, but it's enough to look beautiful. Okay, I'll wheel that up. See, the water stays here. So I scoot it off so like black mold doesn't form. If you leave water in a cement dip, it'll form a big black mold. Because for some reason it has a little dip there, little hole. I know my toes are horrible here. Okay, I'll put this down. Here, there's more. Let's get it. Okay, how do I look? Out of breath? Because I am. Let's fix a little cactus. I'll come out and put the soil after the video, like right after. I'll give him a little bed of soil. I'll fill in all this. I'll fill it all in. He's packed in. He could use a little more right here. See where it's faulty? I mean, would you want someone to pack you in? If you needed packing? I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out, man. It means a lot to me. If you're still in the meditative state, you set your intention again, and you send love. At one point, you have to bring her out because, see, I don't want no one to trip on this. So you have to bring yourself out of the meditative state because you could be like sleepy when you're doing it. So you have to wake yourself up if you go do anything important like cook or drive or shower. You have to bring yourself out of the meditative state just like you put yourself in. I don't know how it gets ground up, but it does, right? The way you bring yourself out of the meditative state is you just say to yourself, wake up. That's all you say. That's what I do in the morning sometimes. Wake up. I tell myself. I definitely do it before I drive. That's what I was taught. My dad told me to do that, so. Wake yourself up. Because when you go into a trance, you're sort of like half asleep. You're in another, you're in like a beta or a, you're in a different state of mind. And then you wake yourself up. You wouldn't believe how much you could accomplish when you wake yourself up. Sometimes you're sleeping for days and you don't even realize it. It's not actually safe. Like you owe it to your community to be like awake and sober if you're driving. All right. The gardening goddess. All right. Let's take the gloves off. Just let them dry right there for a second. Turn the hose off. Okay. Look, there's a plant back there. Wow, that's pretty. Is that like... It's the same one. Oh, damn. Now there's a hole there. I don't want a hole there. Get the dang shovel. Get the shovel. Let's fix that. She helped us with our prayer meditation today. You can call it a prayer. You can call it a meditation. It's all setting your intention. It's all good vibe, which is always, like, it's acceptable. Like, people don't say, oh, there's something wrong with that. Actually, people who have bad intentions, obviously. We could even this out a little more. Here, move this so it doesn't get wrenched. And those leaves, move those leaves. Let's pull the wood chips back. And let's even out the stuff a little more. It could dip down, it's fine. You don't need like a lot of dirt there. It's just a part of the yard behind. Now put the chips. Doesn't even need many chips back there. It's like it's finished. When I'm near this wall, the phone cuts out, sorry. The connection on the live. Okay. Let's pull that. I'm like a perfectionist. I need a little growth. We gave it a chance. We took out the moss that was killing it. Give it some space. Okay, let's wash this down now one more time. One more time. I know what you guys are saying. I know the songs you're thinking. Same ones I am. Same era, same music. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. It just hit you. I gotta dry you off. It's just a little. Okay, are you there? Are you there? Hello? I am here, I am here. Cactus got replanted, that's all that matters. I'm gonna fill it there, I'm gonna fill it with the soil there. This thing keeps falling off. Let's try a different. Here, how about, I'm gonna do it right on top. Okay. Right on top I put it. That's kind of cuter. Okay, guys. I love you. Thanks for gardening with me. I'm really happy that I replanted the cactus. It was suffocated back there. We can't have that. I just put these sometimes. I'll throw them on the lawn, but since I have this trash bin thing, I'll do the bottom of my shoes. This hose, man, it's out of control. It's a great hose, but he's wild. Okay. I'm gonna move the angel where it's dry. Okay. Shut the hose off. Am I out of breath yet? All right, I'm done. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go back and check who said hi. That's my favorite part. Let's get this water. That's where it settles, so we don't want it to make black mold. That's ugly. Then you gotta redo the cement. Signing out, and I'll see you later. Love you. The bird just flew over. That's so pretty. Wow.